Speaker, this has been a really excellent debate. I've got this wonderful speech here that's obviously way too long, so we're not going to worry about that one. I think the contributions made by so many people in this House make it clear why housing is the #1 domestic priority for this government. We all want Brexit done, so please vote for the deal, then we can get on with doing this stuff. So the important thing to me is talking about the Community Land Trust, like my friend from Truro and Falmouth did. Issues about sorting out what we're going to do in the private rented sector. So the changes about the electrical standards and the carbon monoxide. I beg your pardon? Well, that's why it's important that it's coming through, and it's very that we're going to enter do it. The important thing here is that the guidance is coming through now, and there's been great respect for that, which I'm very pleased about. I'm equally appalled, frankly, at the way that issues are turned into political footballs. There is no stronger department that is trying to deal with these issues one by one in a logical way so that nobody ends up sleeping rough, so that nobody ends up dying on our streets. The important thing is that the government totally gets this. We're spending an awful lot of money to change things around because that's what's important. People out there realise that changes are made in the private rented sector, changes are made for tenants, changes are made professionalising the professional services, the letting agents and managing agents, changes are on the way about leasehold changes, all sorts of things where these issues are with us in our country. They are wrong, they need to change, and it is this government that is going to do it. I'm delighted that our ministerial team is on the case, looking at how many houses we need to build in the year, looking at allowing councils, giving them the freedoms to build more council houses, encouraging social housing to grow, encouraging first-time buyers, encouraging veterans to get on the housing ladder once they leave the armed forces, making sure that veterans shouldn't be sleeping rough, making sure that they get the help that they need, looking after people in Scotland who have got innovative ideas, and indeed the rough sleeping issues and Housing First that I looked up in Glasgow. All of these ideas are very important to this government. No one should be left under any illusions that it is only this government that are making the changes that are going to get this right. It's people's lives at risk, it's people's happiness at risk, it's people's fairness that we want to make sure is sorted out for the future. I pay huge tribute to the civil servants, the HAS teams that are going around the country, making sure that people get the help that they need. Medway, 40%, Cornwall, 40% reduction in rough sleepers. These are huge changes, and I'm very proud of what this government is doing on this behalf. Mr Deputy Speaker.
Order, order. We now come to the motion number 8 relating to the sittings in Westminster Hall. To move?
I beg to move.
The question is, as on the order paper, as many of that opinion say aye.
Aye.
The contrary, no. I think the ayes have it. The ayes have it.
I beg to move this House do now